I'm Joel Smith, founder of Clear Action Business Advisors, income and cash flow strategists. And I'm here to talk today about how to improve the revenue and profit in your business without the stress and overwhelm. My agenda for today is to discuss 3 topics. The first, the 5 big challenges facing 90% of all small businesses, why profit is more important than sales, and why cash is more important than profit. And 3, the 4 key steps to go from feeling overwhelmed, stressed about cash, wondering where'd all the money go, to feeling confident, knowing that you're running your business like a CEO with the numbers driving your decision making. So let's start with the 5 challenges. Challenge 1, the business relies on the owner or it all falls apart. Most businesses are started by a single solo entrepreneur who does everything, even things they might not be particularly good at and don't particularly like. They need to learn to focus on doing what they're good at and what they like to thrive. Challenge number 2, the business owner is constantly battling a catch-22. They can't grow their business without more money, but they can't get more money without growing their business. They started their business to create freedom of time and money, but when the profit's not enough, they fall into the trap of thinking they just need to keep increasing sales and work harder and do more themselves. Until they remove themselves from the day-to-day operations, they're going to be frustrated and they will be the bottleneck in their business. Challenge number 3, the business owner doesn't have a simple way to understand what's working and what's not in their business. Typical financial reports such as a balance sheet and income statement are made for accountants, not business owners. They're often confusing and they don't tell the whole story. It's hard to understand exactly what's working and what's not working just by looking at these reports. Make matters worse, the numbers people, such as their tax preparer and bookkeeper, seem to always be speaking a foreign language. Plus, accountants and bookkeepers are not paid to improve cash flow and profit. Challenge 4, the business owner does not have clear goals. How does a business owner know if they're making progress if they don't know where they want to end up? Most business owners don't have a clear and well thought out targets. Specifically, they don't have clear targets for revenue, profit, and the bank account. This is equivalent to getting a car and driving without a clear destination. You'll waste a lot of gas and a lot of time. And 5, the business owner does not have a clear path to follow to have a growing and more profitable business. There are thousands of things that a business owner can be doing in their business each day, but only a handful that will actually make a difference in the 3 things that really matter: revenue, profit, and their bank account. Once the business owners knows where they want to end up, they need to know how to get there. But most business owners don't have a solid plan of what to do or how to do it so they can achieve their targets. So with those challenges in mind, I want to discuss the 4 steps to improve the revenue and profit in your business. Step 1, generate more cash than you spend. It's not what you make, it's what you keep that matters. Every business owner must focus on generating more cash from their business, not revenue and not profit. You generate more cash by ensuring that cash is flowing in your business faster than it is flowing out. A traditional income statement has sales less expenses. This equals profit, but that doesn't tell the whole story. Have you ever gone to your accountant at year end and had them tell you what they made? And you ask, well, where's the money? Did you get a satisfactory answer to that question? Once you make profit, you still have to pay your taxes. You have to account for the uncollected revenue, paying down your debts, and buying any needed assets and equipment. And hopefully, after that, you have money to pay yourself. Those things take cash. So it doesn't matter how much you make, it matters how much you keep. Again, every business owner must focus on generating more cash from their business. All the answers are in your numbers, yet most business owners aren't looking at the right numbers. Yes, you have a tax preparer and bookkeeper, but they're paid to tell you what happened in the past and file your taxes. They're not equipped to help you find the numbers that drive your profit or tell you what to do to move the needles. You need to focus on just a few key numbers. Then you'll start to understand which numbers are preventing profit and creating cash leaks. There are 12 drivers that we focus on. 6 drivers that profit, and then another 6 drivers that drive cash flow. Once you know those, you use those drivers to set targets for profit and cash flow. That's step number 2. According to the SBA, 50% of all business owners never see their 5th birthday. And it all boils down to the fact that they ran out of cash. However, there's a predictable way to prevent failure. In the first step, we know to make cash flow your number 1 focus. We also know which numbers to focus on. Those are the 12 drivers that I quickly went through. In the next step, we're going to set targets for the next year using those 12 drivers. How do you set targets? First, you find out what you did last year for each of the 12 drivers. Then you create realistic targets for this year for each of the 12 drivers. You add up the 12 drivers targets to come up with your profit and cash flow target for the year. 4, you ask yourself, do I like that target? 5, if so, great. If not, you determine which of those 12 drivers must change. And then 3, step 3, you need to keep score. You can't win the game if you don't know the score. You have to stop managing the business by the seat of your pants and start managing by the numbers. As long as the decisions are based only on your intuition, you'll be the bottleneck in your business and you'll never have freedom in your business. The key is to build a scoreboard that tells you which levers to pull to increase profit and cash flow. A scoreboard that allows you to quickly and easily see how well your business is doing and what's preventing it from hitting your targets. The scoreboard also gives you an early warning system when things are going south so you can fix it quickly. Scoreboard also allows you to be the owner and the leader instead of being an employee in your own business. The right scoreboard will suddenly free you up from worrying if it's all going to work out this month to knowing exactly where you stand day by day and week by week. The key is to build a scoreboard around the 12 drivers and forecast where you think you'll end up by the end of the year. And then we, just like the Power of One report, we assign a color code. You're green if you're hitting above your target, yellow if you're in the range or a little below, and if you're greatly below target, you'll be in the red, and that's the area you need to focus. So and that's 4. We create an action plan to address particularly the areas in the red. There are thousands of small businesses that are stuck. They can't grow because they don't have the cash to reinvest in growth. They don't have the cash to hire more people, increase their marketing, buy adequate inventory, or buy adequate equipment. So the owner simply gets stuck and ends up working harder and harder in their business. The owner's stuck working too hard because they know there's a problem, but they don't know how to fix it. If you want to break through to the next level, you need a plan. Of the most important steps that need to be done this month to move the profit and cash flow needle closer to your target for the year. So this is where we come in with the one clear path. We have 6 steps. First, we meet annually and set targets for the year. We meet again every month to update for actual results and annualize those actuals. Then we forecast out to the end of the year and compare that forecast to our predetermined targets and update your score. Are you on track or are you off? From there, we create objectives and we set next steps over the next month to move you back towards targets. Your takeaway today is there's a predictable way to grow profit and cash flow. This will enable you to make more money in less time and with less stress. Profit and cash flow growth is inevitable when you understand how to move the right numbers. So if you or anybody could use a little help, I'm happy to chat with them. I offer a free financial assessment of the past 3 years so they get a feel for what it is I look at, what numbers, and they can kind of see if this makes sense. So I invite anyone to call me or email me, or just go to my website at www.clearactionbiz.com and you can schedule a right fit call. Thank you very much.